time we start. In this period, we are going to continue the explanation of the uses of Thales theorem. After taking part A and part B to locate a point and to find the fourth proportional, then we continue to part C, which is to reduce a figure in a given ratio. To reduce. What's the meaning of reduce? Raise your hands, please. What's the meaning of reduce? Jawad?
تصغير يا أستاذ.
تصغير. Very good. فإذن to reduce, which this means to decrease the shape of a figure. For example, let's take an example and we will draw it directly. Construct the reduction A prime, B prime, C prime, which is a triangle. Yani. Construct the reduction A prime, B prime, C prime of a given triangle ABC. ABC is given. Reduction of center O and scale factor K equal 1 over 2. I'm going to explain all these now. First, draw the rays OA, OB, and OC. We go to GeoGebra. We take a triangle. Any triangle ABC. Okay. Then we take a point. We take a point O. Point O, we can take it wherever we want. Wherever we want. Mute your microphone, Batul. I'll take a point O here. Rename it. Point O. Okay, this is point O. Let me make it with a different color. Okay. Point O is the scale factor. Point O is the center of reduction. Point O is the center of reduction. And point O, you can take it wherever you want. Then we draw the rays OA, OB, and OC. Draw the rays. Ray O A, come in ray O B, also the ray OC. Okay. Who can revise back the steps? Raise your hands, please. What did we do here? Zainab Abbas. Zainab Abbas. Zainab Abbas. Zainab Hashim. Zainab Hashim. Zainab Hashim. Muhammad Ammar. Muhammad Ammar.
Yes.
Okay. What are the steps that we already did here? First step.
ال AB وال ABC.
Draw the triangle ABC. We want to reduce this triangle reduction of we want to reduce this triangle ABC to A prime, B prime, C prime by a scale factor K equal 1 over 2 and center of reduction O. Okay, first step now we draw the triangle ABC. Then كمل يا محمد.
line A.
لا قبل ال OA وال OB وال OC شو حطينا؟
الcenter of
Center of reduction which is
O.
point O. فإذا we take randomly the center of reduction O wherever we want وين ما بدنا ناخذ. أفضل نبعدها شوي to get a clear figure. Then who can continue? غنوة.
We draw the rays from A to A and to B and C.
From O to A, then we draw the rays OA, OB, and OC. Okay? This is till now. Let's continue with the question, with the example. Draw the rays OA, OB, and OC. On OA, locate point A prime such that OA prime over OA equal 1 over 2. This is a very easy scale factor, a very simple scale factor. Why? Because we have 1 over 2. This means that OA prime is equal to what? Raise your hands, please. What's the measure of OA prime according to this scale factor? 1 over 2.
نص يا أستاذ.
Very good. Because an OA prime is is half OA. OA prime is what?
OA over 2.
A prime is what? A prime. Point A prime is
Midpoint.
Is the midpoint.
Midpoint of
OA.
OA.
Present.
OA.
This is a very simple scale factor. When we have a scale factor 1 over 2, then this means that A prime should be the midpoint of OA. We go to the figure and we place the midpoint of OA. And we name it A prime. A prime. Okay, so A prime here, according to this scale factor, A prime is the midpoint of OA. Not in all times A prime should be equal to OA. Just in the case where the scale factor is what? Is 1 over 2. يعني أنا قديش بدي صغر ال ABC؟ بدي صغرها على قد نصها. Okay? لهالسبب هون بتكون A prime is the midpoint of OA, working by the scale factor 1 over 2. Then we continue with the steps. As an OA, on the ray OA, locate point A prime such that OA prime equal OA equal 1 over 2. And in this case, where the scale factor is 1 over 2, then A prime is the midpoint of OA. The line parallel to AB, through A prime meets the ray OB at B prime. We go to the figure, and through A prime, we will take a line parallel to AB, parallel line. From A prime to AB. Parallel line from A prime to AB. This line passing through A prime and its parallel to AB. It cuts the ray OB at B prime. It cuts the ray OB at B prime. This is the point B prime. نسميها B prime. Okay. فإذن هلا step اللي عملناها the line passing through A prime parallel to AB cuts the ray OB at B prime. Cuts the ray OB at B prime. Okay. We continue with the instructions. كمان the line parallel to AC through A prime meets the ray OC at point C prime. The same, through A prime, we take a parallel line to AC. We take a parallel line to AC. فإذا كمان the line passing through A prime parallel to AC طلعوا كيف طلعوا parallel to AC cuts the ray OC. بدي انتبه لهم هودي. We should pay attention to them. Cuts the ray OC at كمان we rename it as C prime. Cuts the ray OC at C prime. Cuts the ray OC at C prime. واضحين؟
Yes.
نشوف instructions back. According to Thales theorem, we can prove that A prime B prime over AB equal A prime C prime over AC equal B prime C prime over BC. لأنه إذا أخذنا OA prime over OA equal OB prime over OB equal A prime B prime over AB. كمان بناخد OB prime over OB equal OC prime over OC equal للB prime C prime over BC. كمان فينا ناخد OA prime over OA equal OC prime over OC equal A prime C prime over AC. من هودي برهن انه A prime B prime over AB equal A prime C prime over AC equal B prime C prime over BC equal 1 over 2. Therefore, A prime B prime equal 0.5 AB. تطلع معي إذا أخذت أنا هيدا الريشيو A prime B prime over AB equal 1 over 2. Then A prime B prime شو بتساوي AB over 2. AB over 2 يعني 0.5 AB. The same if we took the ratio A prime C prime over AC equal 1 over 2. كمان A prime C prime is equal to AC over 2 0.5 AC. The same if we took the third ratio equal 1 over 2, then B prime C prime equal BC over 2 or it is equal to 0.5 BC. All BC over 2 is the same as saying as 0.5 BC. Then the triangle A prime B prime C prime is the reduction of triangle ABC of center O and scale factor 1 over 2, and we complete it on the figure. On the figure, بوصل السيجمنت B prime C prime B prime C prime, we join this segment. Okay, وح لون لكم اياه بلون تاني لهيدا triangle A prime B prime C prime. Okay, خلي تبين الصورة واضحة. هذا ال A prime B prime C prime is the reduction of ABC by the center of reduction O and scale factor 1 over 2. كمان راح احطها بلون تاني هيدا البوليجون الترينجل الجديد اللي طلع معنا. اوكي، فينا نشيل كمان هودي اللاينز ماش بدنا اياهم، فينا نشيلهم. Okay, this is the figure. Here we have A prime, B prime, C prime is the reduction of ABC by the scale factor 1/2 and center of reduction O. Okay, فإذا this is another use of the uses of Thales theorem. I'll stop recording now.